Hello, Virgo. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to your weekend. We're reading for the 26th and the 27th of February, quickly approaching into March. And I think you'll find that with this weekend in particular, having the sun in Pisces and the moon spending the entire weekend in the sign of Capricorn, there's a lot of emotional breakthroughs that you're making here. It's persistent energy, it's fluid, it's a little bit transactional. Try and really keep a grounded approach to whatever comes out this weekend in terms of what you emotionally discover about yourself. The sun is conjuncting Jupiter, and by the time it gets to about 5.55 degrees, that's the jackpot. That is the absolute pot of gold moment. So make sure that what you're affirming to yourself this weekend is of the highest vibration. Make sure that you are wishing your dreams into reality this weekend. Capricorn is very pragmatic. You may want to lay down some groundwork, plans about the future. Pisces season is a transition period, and so it is really good for you to get super organized by the time we come into the full moon in the sign of Virgo. There is this Mercury square Uranus moment this weekend also, which is really about getting practical about future plans. And with Venus conjuncting both Mars and Pluto, you're invited to harmonize finances with motivation and what has previously been restrictive, right? Mars conjuncting Pluto also, it's just harmonious this weekend. And as I said, there is this point this weekend where you will find that absolute pot of gold moment, that breakthrough moment where things kind of begin to make sense about a lot of the quite intense energy, I'd say, of the past few weeks. This 2022 has been about a lot of groundwork, and so it may have felt quite heavy. But I think with Pisces season, with the spring equinox, I feel the run up to the spring equinox, there's going to be a lot of harmony. I do feel like this conjunction between Mars, Venus, Pluto really kind of creates a bit of a freedom from all restraints, feeling of freedom and limitlessness. Page of Cups. And so this weekend, there is this emotional breakthrough. This could be an emotional invitation. It could be something that may be fun, flirty, and flippant, lighthearted, to be frivolous, and to just enjoy the lighthearted energy of it. It's nothing too serious. Don't take anything seriously this season, right? It's all a transition period, and nothing is set in stone. The fishies swim away, go and discover a whole bunch of stuff, and then they come back. Or maybe they won't come back, It's that kind of energy. So Page of Cups it's lighthearted, and it is an invitation. It is something of an emotional nature that comes forward. Someone might be making an invitation to you. You might finally receive some sort of emotional clarity about a particular person, and I do feel like it might mean that you are either expanding an offer, making an offer, or you're receiving an offer. I feel like this one is yours, and that's the Seven of Swords. So Virgo, in this instance, I feel like it's almost you in that card. I feel like you have very successfully managed to defeat a lot of perhaps underhanded or shady behavior set up to kind of deter you. But it's okay sometimes to play the fool to fool the fools that think they're fooling you. You're always like 10 steps ahead, Virgo. Well done, you. I feel like you are collecting the swords of the foes, and you have very successfully managed to come out, without even a mark on you. And I guess with this good luck energy now pouring through after a period of a lot of what has been exhausting, petty rivalry, I want to say, conflict, unnecessary conflict, you know, with no sort of end means or no real particular gains. I do feel like you're overcoming a lot of hateration, Virgo. And I do feel like you're just so on a different level. You're just on a completely different playing field, like to a lot of this lower vibrational frequency shit. Do you know what I mean? Get very familiar with your resources, okay? Sharpen up your skills. And I think there's a little bit of work to be done on the crown chakra, I think, after a period of being distracted from your magic. This weekend enables you to get back in your power. As above, so below, and as I said, there is a jackpot moment where you will be making a massive breakthrough. Make sure, like I said, you're familiar with your resources, the tricks that you have up your sleeve, and what you have at hand, Virgo. I want you to think, what would you be if you'd already have it? How would you be if you were living in the end already? Consider each detail. Consider how much fun you can have along the way in the creation of the emancipation of Virgo, the Chariot card. Wow, Virgo, where are you going? Cancer energy, predominant Cancerian energy. I don't know why I'm feeling Gemini Cancer, Virgo Cancer combination here. I feel like somebody wants to take you away. Or you might be going away. And it's like, take the good with the bad, alright? Just take a risk. It's cardinal energy, emotional breakthrough. I feel like this is the thing for this week. It's a powerful emotional breakthrough about your power. And I feel like there's an invitation that you receive or that you make that really clarifies a lot about the vibration that you were in the past. Okay? But there's an emotional breakthrough that kind of means that you are now able to push forward, break through, and move forward into a phase where you are being asked to get very refined where it comes to your skills. Get very focused about your work. What you grow right now is going to bear fruit, okay? So think about the seeds that you're sowing. Think about the long term, the long game, right? No short-sightedness in this. What you sow today, you won't eat the fruits of tomorrow, okay? So I think get ready to roll your sleeves up, get super focused, get really dedicated. Just what your energy goes into, what your attention goes into, grows. And think about that, because you're being asked to really sharpen your skills right now and take a few risks and move forward. I do feel like some of you are moving. I do feel like some of you are traveling across ocean. I feel like some of you are completely moving a new country, and I do feel like it's going to be very successful for you. This weekend is a championing weekend. You will be receiving some sort of celebratory news, something working out in your favor. You're being recognized, received, rewarded for something that you've done. I think it's about you taking a risk that's going to work out in your favor, that's going to be really, really good for you. But it's not necessarily a risk because it's something that you've worked for. It's something that you know, like the back of your hands. Okay. There is this energy of you being, perhaps that's the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. There is this energy of you being so focused on the limited of what you see presently in the 3D. What's in front of you is very much a fixed energy, fixed on the limitation. You might miss an opportunity if you remain fixed on what you know. So ignore the 3D right now, really focus in. This is the season of astral. This is crown chakra, third eye chakra. So this might even mean like really tune into what you really want as opposed to what you see in front of you. There is this breakthrough where you do get to kind of use this force, this motivation energy of just cutting through, right? The voice of reason, some sort of truth it's freedom, right? So the restraints get cut, the hooks get cut, and I do feel like there's this need for you to kind of put yourself out of exile, like you're excommunicado porque no entiendo, like cut it out. You have no need to be in exile unnecessarily. Take the blindfold off, wriggle out of the ropes. I used to joke. Are you one of those people that used to watch the channel from way in the beginning? If you are, shout out to you. I love it. Thank you for support and love. But I always used to make a joke that these ropes, they don't actually look like ropes. It just looks like she wrapped herself. I like had a real emotional moment and was having a bit of a breakdown and just wrapped herself up in toilet roll and just create a whole prison when it's like, sweetheart, put down the temper tantrums, right? I'm not saying... what I'm saying is, it's not necessary. It's a bit dramatic, it's a bit over the top, and so it's not really necessary. So kind of see where you can make a breakthrough from just really not being able to foresee something that's bigger or better that's about to come. And I do feel like, intellectually speaking, you'll be making breakthroughs this weekend, just with the power of your voice and conviction, I think. Just take it easy a little bit. I don't think you need to force things. This is a time of like winding up cycles, so don't rush head first. Relax. Take a breath. I love it. Okay, so we come into Mars. What? We come into March. This is how excited I am. Okay. Virgo full moon energy is strong. Okay. So we come into March, and then we've got this really timid, intuitive, soft new moon. Okay, where Venus and Mars are together in the sign of Aquarius, right? They come together, and it's this nurturing, supportive energy that carries all the way through to the spring equinox, which is, I believe, the build up to this Virgo full moon. Really supportive, really nurturing, and don't forget Jupiter's in Pisces also, which is this added element of just like good luck channeling through your binary, right? Separation consciousness needs to really stop right now, because there is a bit of you suspending yourself away from the reality and the truth of you. So wherever it is within you that's resistant to accepting the truth of who you are, you have to kind of see that there's been a lot of subconscious brainwashing that's been taking place, and so you've got to be really careful with what you're consuming, food, news, everything at this point. Virgo, the truth of you is deeply embedded in your DNA and your soul, and it would be great if you tried your very best to awaken the natural abundance within you just by remembering the sheer weight of the gold that sits on your lap. Okay? You're abundant in every way, shape, and form, and so receive the abundance that this period of growth, this period of true understanding of yourself, this period of really aligning with the joy of being alive, right? The pleasure, the absolute blessing, the absolute luck of being surrounded by an eternal cycle of growth, and being able to participate in it, knowing that this role that you're here to play involves a regal prestige version of you. And so just charge up on nature, okay? Pisces season is building you up. Like I said, it's a great dear friend, and you gotta trust it. Guys, I think that's all I have for you. Please book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. Hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. All donations made to the channel are greatly appreciated. Equal give and take, Virgo. Please remember that in every aspect of your life. If you receive, give. If you give, expect to receive. There are karmic laws, karmic patterns that are so much bigger than us. And the minute we remember to pull ourselves out of what we are so sometimes close to and so involved in, and just take a broader perspective like the hermit does, we begin to really, steer in the direction of our victories, because there's a clarity, okay? We're no longer hiding in fear. We grab that fear by the rein, the good and the bad of life, okay? No one was ever told that life could be a 100% straight line to Happysville, right? You got to be practical and realistic in your understanding. A lot of things are up to us. We're co-creators. We're manifesting every single second. Please get aligned with the gold and the red, okay? I feel like this weekend is going to be about luxury. Of course it is. The moon is in Capricorn. And this is very supportive energy as well. Tap into the abundance, the eternal abundance. We are so en route to the truth, right? Financial revolutions, spiritual revolutions, emancipation of Virgo. Thank you so much, guys. Mwah! I'll speak to you soon.